don't know how and what to do. I'm so shy when it comes to you, but I guess you're curious, huh? So let me show you what I can do, 'cause I don't mind taking my time to stay in this bed now, never get out, 'cause I would love wasting time with you, baby, 'cause I know it will be heaven making love with you. I would love wasting time with you, baby, 'cause I know it will be heaven making love with you. Love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. Oh, love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. I see it in your eyes. You want this even more, like we are soulmates, something we never felt before. Yeah, I don't mind taking my time. Let's stay in this bed now, never get out, 'cause I would love wasting time with you, baby. Love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. Oh, love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. Selling souls, I don't know where I tried to go in my road, but I got lost trying to find you. But I know I'm about to be lost without you, 'cause I've been stranded on this island coast, trying to find what's left of your words. Yes, I've been reading you all wrong, 'cause I don't know. I am still so empty. So why don't you fill me up? Why don't you fill me up? Oh, I've been running on empty, trying to find peace without you. So fill me up, fill me up. Oh.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiana, but on here I go by the Modern Sim, and today we are back for another episode of Breathe In, Blackout. Now this episode is a direct continuation of the last one, so if you have not seen that one, I highly suggest you go back and watch it, or else you'll be very confused. Anyway, this is going to be another long one. Hopefully, the last long one that we'll get for this season. Because, girl, oh my gosh, this is a lot of work. And with that being said, I don't want this intro to be any longer than it needs to be. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, so it is currently 8 a.m. Saturday morning. It is a couple hours from we last left off in the last episode. Only people that are still asleep are Bobby and Rome. But before I allow everyone to get up, I did want to quickly recap last episode, because these are the things we must keep in mind for this episode. At the beginning of last episode, we had Rome and Stevie, who decided to keep things cute, calm, casual this week, right? As a means to not basically expose themselves in their situation. But while they have that going on, they also have bet going on to see, like, despite that, who would try to, if given the opportunity, start something. Rome telling Jen about him being down bad for Stevie, but not being sure if she feels the same way. And then we have Lori, who knows for a fact that Rome and Stevie like each other because of what she witnessed. She was like, "Oh, y'all gazing at each other too hard. Ooh, they actually like each other, don't they?" Don't they? They do. Also met some new and important faces, two of which we'll be seeing again. The most important ones are Madison and Aaron, who will be following us along for the rest of the trip, and they'll also be here to later on today as well. Right? Then we have the fact that everyone basically has a crush on Rome, most notably Miss June, who Lori told to basically go for it in the last episode. And Lori's plan is I guess to see what's the tea between Rome and Stevie about throwing June in the mix, to see like what would stick. But at this point, she knows what else evidence. I guess to see if, like, just despite if they like each other, still free game, or is it like, no, y'all gonna figure something out and get with each other. You know what I'm saying? Then last but certainly not least, we have Stevie and her feelings for Rome starting to slip out in ways that she isn't even fully aware of, right? She usually keeps her feelings to herself, very low key, but it's starting to seep out, right? It's starting to become noticeable to the people around her. That pretty much concludes the recap. Now, as far as the plans for today, ooh, now you can't see who this is. because her profile's weird because of her outfit. But this is Madison. He's dirty dreaming about Madison, the lady who works under him. She's a friend, but he's dirty dreaming around while his wife is literally right here. I'm sorry, Octavia. But honestly, Octavia and Thorne never really they love each other bad, but they into some stuff. Today's episode covers the rest of this trip. So Saturday to Tuesday, right? Today we were supposed to be in Tartosa / Palm Springs or whatever, but I decided we just needed one more day in Del Sol Valley, and I feel like it was just a nice chill day. So today we're having a little pool party. And when I mean little, I mean little. It's just going to be everyone that's here and Madison and Aaron. And then tomorrow, that is when the group will be heading to Palm Springs, Tartosa. And the rest of the trip will pretty much focus on Stevie and her doing research for the type of retreat she wants to have. And then even tomorrow we'll have like a Stevie-led wellness day. So that'll be fun, right? But the rest of the trip is just vibes, straight vibes. We just doing, we hanging out, group activities. That's pretty much the rest of the trip, right? It's the relaxing part of the trip, which makes sense, like I said, because, you know, we're getting into Stevie's essentially doing research for the type of retreat she would like to have. As far as the pool party, I think I want the pool party to start at 1 o'clock. I did set a little table up. It's not going to be super fancy, even though these are celebrities. And they definitely seem like the type that they would cater or have a private chef, but have you played with the private chefs in this game, girl? Like, we ain't got time for them. I don't feel like seeing them make a cake. So I have a couple things set up. I think I'm going to have Stevie make a smoothie for herself. Blend smoothie. And most of these people have a pretty high cooking level. So, like, if push comes to shove, I know Rome is a master at cooking. So, like, he'll be fine. So we'll cook something. I'm going to have them make pizza, get some drinks going. Someone make a dessert. It's going to be real potluck style. Real potluck style, but it's gonna be nice. And then as far as like activities later, I want them to play a couple games. I definitely want them to play like woohoo or like thumbs up. I did add a couple of things before I started recording that I was like, why didn't I add before? But I added a diving board. I also added a jacuzzi, a hot tub, and a volleyball. I think that's pretty much it. And some music, and I think it was thumbs up. That was the last thing I added. She is about to go to a workout. Stevie. Blender blunder. She made a deconstructed smoothie and is being served all over the counter. Stevie! Clean this. Girl. Now I don't know why she acting like she never made no smoothie before. I guess she real hungry, huh? When Jen is... You have to start woohoo to get woohoo with Lori? That's a little... Okay, he stopped it. I'm about to say... What y'all done? Are y'all trying to tell me something? Speaking of Thorne, I do want him and Stevie to have like a little bit of a workout session. I thought about doing like a group workout, but I won't do too much of that because I want them to like save the group workout and stuff like that for tomorrow when we practice speech. Is she practicing how she's gonna talk to Stevie about what's going on with her and Rome? She's like, listen, guys, like I understand, you know, you probably find each other fairly attractive. You have a sentiment with Octavia, okay. Why is it dark down here? Oh, I think I cut the lights off. It really means a lot to me that you make time for me. I just want you to let you know. Okay, that's nice. He's getting sentiments with her. He doesn't even have like too much of a friendship with her. Like, you don't even know this lady. It's just like, thank you for making time for me, Jen. Like, I just appreciate you, girly. Is it because your husband's not showing enough attention? But like, I don't think that's the case. Yeah, I think he showed you a little too much. Unless Thorne doesn't. Because if you remember the last episode, Thorne's biggest hype man is Octavia. So baby, he's not showing her enough attention. She's showing him all the attention and she's not getting any. And that's why she's like, you know, it just means so much to me, Jen, that you think about me. Like, people don't think about me for real. Ooh. June's over here working out. She said this body didn't come here overnight, child. Like, she said, I also gotta look good for my man. My man Rome, who's not paying attention to me because his eyes is elsewhere. Gotta look good for him. Bobby's finally up. Oh, he's lifting weights. Bobby don't play. Hold on. Bobby said, now he in his airport outfit, but hey, he said, I gotta lift my weights. I look good for my Stevie. With them baby weights. Everyone's just getting up and working out. And I think that's so nice. I might have Stevie come do some yoga after she's done. These people care about their body, alright? Maybe I have Rome do some boxing. That'd be cute. Because he ain't boxed since the first episode. When I tell you I ain't took this man to the gym for real. Only time he go to the gym is when he be at Lori's apartment, because he just, he don't be over there often, but I'm saying. He does work out. He goes for jogs and stuff. He's an active sim now, but like I haven't taken him to the gym in oh, it's been a minute. Okay. Okay, body. Look at that. Ooh, girl. Jimmy's like, and to center myself as I stand in between all these men's. Stevie's so pretty. I forgot I gave her this outfit. This is cute. She's like, y'all enjoy y'all school. Y'all getting put to work tomorrow. Nah, I'm just playing. One thing I do want her to have in her retreat is like a serious workout class. Like, I have yet to use any of the spin bikes that came with Adventure weights. I have not used the weights. The first time I've literally seen those weights be used is Bobby just a couple minutes ago. So that'll be season 2, where we get into Stevie's retreat stuff and like how that works out and stuff like that. But like, yeah, I'm excited for Stevie season 2, y'all. We're not done with season 1 yet. Like, we still got quite a few episodes, maybe like 5. We'll be somewhere different, kind of. At least for the first half of the season, we'll be okay. Girl, she trying to show out, y'all. I love Oasis Springs through and through. That might be my favorite world in this game, but I'm getting tired. Hence why we're here in Del Sol Valley. I needed to switch things up. Okay. Oh, he's talking to Bobby. You know what? Talk to Bobby. Get to know Bobby some more. I think Bobby and Jen should be they ain't gotta be the closest friends, but they need to get to know each other because they really don't know anything about each other. Oh, okay, Bobby. Bobby said that's enough of that. But I do want Bobby and Jen to become closer because the fact that the ladies won't leave Jen alone, my goodness. Jen always got some type of lady in his face. And it's mostly Miko. I don't know, Miko. If you need to say something, speak up, sis. Rome's done. She could say a little something to Rome. Just a couple of seconds. Not too much. Maybe about a good morning. Because things aren't awkward, but Stevie, last time she spoke to Rome, she was messing with him. So, she was messing with him last night. So, she's like, hey. He's like, oh, so you just gonna pretend like you wouldn't? Okay, I guess we pretended like last night didn't happen. All right. Let's pretend. Okay, I'm okay with that. Okay. That's it. That's all you get, though. They are playing Woohoo. Woohoo! Gotta keep my eye on y'all. Before I look away and y'all walk to a back room. And then Jen's coming. Yeah. They was like, yeah, let's disperse. And he like, I see y'all. Stevie, we can get you in the kitchen cooking something. I don't know how I feel about you playing like Woohoo with people that ain't your wife. Like, not saying you can't, but it does feel a little weird. Is it just me? You learn everybody's turn-ons and turn-offs, and it just feels like, well, it doesn't have to be romantic. Wait, hold on. Turn-offs. High energy sims, boho fashion, country fashion, hipster fashion, polished fashion, streetwear fashion. He don't like nobody's fashion, okay? And flirting and woohoo is a turn off for him? Babe, I'm kind of confused about that. I'm putting the pieces together. Maybe that's why Octavia's clinging so heavy to Jen. She's like, this guy, he gets it. You know what I'm saying? He gets it. Could you imagine Octavia trying to like throw herself at Jen? Girl, that'd be crazy. She's like, let me get over here and watch y'all. I know y'all already like each other, but let me get over here and watch y'all real quick. And she's about to go talk with Jen again. I don't know, sister. I don't know. Maybe they just be good friends. I don't know. I'm about to go lift weights. She's trying to busy herself. She don't want to think about Rome and her situation. She's like, I guess gotta do something. Oh, this is so cute, girlie. You're adorable. Lifting these weights. Oh, fun fact about me. I used to be really heavy into the gym. Oh my gosh. I used to love going to the gym. I used to live for it. Be so excited to get up and just go lift weights. Cardio I've always hated, but when I learned about lifting weights, now when the last time I've been to the gym though? Oh, it's been a minute. Laura, do you like Jen? Like, it's giving she does. Not Celeste calling. I and some friends of ours are thinking about going paintballing. Okay, first of all, she can't be inviting him anywhere. You know why? Because she's out of town right now. But we're just going to say she's like thinking of you. Thinking about you. Can't wait to get back in town so we can do something. Like, yeah, we'll figure something out. Maybe. Never. Maybe you can say Stevie's like preparing herself mentally for tomorrow. She's like People are coming to my wellness day. Like, I gotta make sure I'm on point. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. Seductive survey. Answering some spicy questions could put anyone in a flirtatious mood. That's kind of weird that you're answering spicy questions with a married man. Like, I don't know, Thorne. It feels a little weird. Is it just me? So I've gone ahead and changed everyone into their swim wear. One thing I'll say about Octavia is that she genuinely is like super nice. Like, she will talk to anybody. Like, she's not super stuck up. I mean, neither is Thorne, but like, she definitely isn't. Like, she's a vibe. Sir. Bobby. Octavia seems thoroughly charming to Bobby. Girl, Bobby be so for real. He say, ooh yeah. If you wasn't married, sister. Not but. Oh, she's attracted to Bobby. I mean, Bobby's not ugly. You know what's also crazy? You would have thought he got that for Stevie. Stevie got it for him. But you would have thought he got that for Stevie. He gets it for Octavia. Mind you, he's been trying to pursue Stevie this entire time, but he gets it for Octavia. Bobby, I'm gonna need you to be a little serious. Stevie, wow, maybe that's why he's like, I don't know, Octavia. Stevie and that body, girly, nice and oiled up. Once the pizza's done, I'm gonna go ahead and set it so that everyone starts actually getting in the pool and stuff. So let's go dance with my girl. They said, let's get this party started. One thing about Rome and Stevie, oh, they gonna dance, baby. They gonna dance. I'm sorry, this is so cute. I'm sorry. They're like, yeah. Genuinely perfect for each other. Oh my gosh. Because it's just them over there dancing, and that's what's taking me out. Okay. Closer from quality time. Madison appreciates that Calliope makes time for her. You know what? Okay. I don't know why. That's kind of random though. Just did not think that when I clicked over here, she's gonna be thinking about getting down with her man. Y'all need to stop. I'm gonna see if it goes through though. Like, if y'all want to do that, that's y'all business. June has learned that Thorne is single. No. What in the glitch? I could have sworn Thorne and Octavia are very much married. Did I make that up? No. Next to the spouse, it says Thorne Bailey. So why is Thorne telling June he's single? First of all, also, why are you asking him if he's single? Y'all need to get from down here together. Y'all, I'm a little confused, buddy. I'm a little confused. Because obviously you're not single. We're in you and your wife's house. So maybe they got an open relationship. Maybe that's what's really going on. They got an open relationship. That would explain a lot of stuff. I told y'all that like they into stuff. So if they were to have an open relationship, it wouldn't surprise me. Okay, so a couple of them are coming down here to the hot tub. Rome, for some reason, decided to work out. So, no, we're not doing that. Okay, I moved the diving board because for some reason it wasn't working over here. All right, guys, so we're just going to forget about the diving board. I think what's happening is the way that this place is built, like on the different platforms and stuff. Oh, she's asleep on the thing. I'm about to say, what? But the way that this thing is built on the different platforms, it makes it hard for the diving board to exist correctly. So, why is she, like, grimacing? Like, hot daydreaming? Rome in these hot daydreams. Like, just a... Hell no. No. Rome and Stevie need to hurry up and lock in what they got going on. Because I clicked it away, but it said woohoo in water. He was going to woohoo in water with Lori. It might have been Stevie had Stevie been awake, but because Lori was the only one awake and they technically have a romance bar. Could you imagine if I didn't notice? Girl, my stomach, I would have been sick to my stomach at the thought. I was like, where are they? They down here being cute by themselves. Oh, Lori, your body, girly, your body. Oh my gosh, and Stevie just knocked out, child. Everybody about to go eat and she's gonna be knocked out. She'll be fine though.
it true? You actually think of me as less than you. Just wish that I knew how something like that could happen. Maybe it's just in passing, 'cause nothing is everlasting, no. But like really though, how do you know that I can overcome all of the obstacles? She just looked me in the eyes, said it's gonna be alright, 'cause I know that's how it goes. The only thing we know is that we change. Nothing's ever gonna stay the same forever. Forever. No, it won't, 'cause no one ever does. You just have to learn to trust. Whenever. As blue as the sky above you. It's true that it won't end this way. If you lose and get sad about it, just know it's gonna go away. It doesn't make sense that somebody else got all of the praise when you did the same thing. It doesn't feel real when they all say it's the same rules when you play, when you know that's not the case. The only thing we know is that we change. Nothing's ever gonna stay the same forever. I'm fighting my temptations, building up, I'm anxious. I know he wanna get me all up in his room. Look at me over now, you're surprised, 'cause I put on a show on my first ride. I'm seeing it so clear, you and me right there, sitting contemplating taking off your suit. Let me ask this question one time. Think you got this on your first try? sorbet? Do you catch it by the tail like bread? Can you chase it down something like Jerry? Do you think I'm a load you can carry on? So don't you forget, you gotta give it to me, leaving me just with a tease. Baby, I can't lie, I'm devoted. He wanna sip of my potion. Hey, oh, I like when he says go slow.
Hey guys, it is a couple hours later from where we last left off. Currently, we are in Tartosa / Palm Springs, and let me just go ahead and pause. And in a few minutes, I'll give you guys a quick tour of the retreat the crew is currently staying at, as well as the plans for today before I get into what happened last night. Okay. Currently, it is 9 a.m. Sunday morning. We have Stevie getting a little hand massage by June. We'll talk a little bit about why that is happening because today's a big day for Stevie, okay? But before we do that, I want to quickly give you guys a little tour of this resort we will be staying at, and I'll make sure to have all like the bill information, hopefully in the description box, but like some of this stuff search deep for, okay? This is the resort the crew is staying at. Unlike when they were staying with the Bailey Moons, everyone has their own room, and this is the back side of it. We have we have a pool area, we have lots of lounge seating, we have a bar over there, we have a place where people can do yoga. On this side of the resort, everyone has like balconies so everyone can see out. But coming into, you have the front desk seating over here in this area. We also have some more seating over here. There are a few ways you can go for this hotel. If you come to this side of things, more like the spa stuff, over here are the showers where Rome is currently. He just got finished showering. Over here we have like where people can get like their hand massages, so that's where Stevie is. Over here we have a salon area. This is a really nice build, honestly. Like, ooh, I could never. I'm gonna have to, because when I gotta build Stevie's resort, it's gonna be over here. We can get massages. We have a sauna, which Octavia is currently in. And then on this side of the hotel, we have the restaurant. It's not super fancy, but it's actually it's really nice. This whole build, like I was, when I found this, because when I tell you I was digging deep for something that I wanted that could fit the vibes, and I had another hotel picked out that was like CC free, but it just wasn't giving the vibes, and I was gonna have to renovate too damn much, and I was like, oh, I download all the CC for this, and as soon as I'm done with this hotel, all the CC will be leaving my game. Now this hotel also has 2 floors for the rooms, and all the rooms are like kind of built a little bit different. So in this room right here, this is actually where Rome will be staying. He get a little bit of a slight premium room, just a slight premium room, not too much, because this part of the trip ain't about him, but this trip is about him. Then over here, this is where we have Madison and Aaron are staying. This is their room. Bobby also is on this floor with Rome. He gets his own room right here. You know, Bobby, you get hooked up, brother. But this is pretty much the design layout of the balcony rooms. And then this is the bathroom for them. They get a separate poop room. And then right next to Bobby is the Bailey Moon's room. They also get a deluxe premium room. Second floor, we have like lounge area that people can come. And then this over here is Stevie's room, a luxury room, because why wouldn't she? Like, this part of the trip is about her, okay? Right next to her room is Lori's room. And then on this side of the hotel, we have 3 more like smaller rooms. Technically for this lot, this area right here is empty, in which you can like customize what you want. And what I did was just make more rooms, like smaller rooms for everyone else. And I just pretty much took the design of the other rooms and just shoved it in these. So we have these 3 rooms. We have Miko, who's staying right here. We have June, who's staying in this room. And then we have Jen, who gets a nice corner. And that concludes our very quick resort tour. My favorite part though of the deluxe rooms is bathtub situation. Like, this is so cute. Like, this is so cute. I'm gonna have to have Stevie take a bath. Now, as far as the plans for today, I said today is a very special day for Stevie, and that is because she is hosting her wellness lecture class day. Today's that day, right? So she's a little bit nervous because she's never done anything to this scale, and June is like being a great employee, but also like, I guess trying to be a friend to her. And I'm laughing because we'll talk about last night. But okay, the way she's just staring at her, y'all glitched out. Okay, I'll pause. But she's just trying to make sure Stevie's all right. She knows she's a little nervous. She's like, girlie, it's okay. Like, let me give you a hand massage, girl. You're gonna be fine. You gonna do what you need to do today, okay? But I can imagine him checking on her, like, hey, fire her up. Stevie will be the one leading things, but June, as Stevie's employee, will be helping as well. So she'll be hosting like some meditation and stuff like that. And I'll talk more about that particular part when we get there. But I did also want to quickly talk about last night because not Madison and Aaron is not they getting wicked. They said right before we gotta go, like, let's we got our own room. Let's get some things taken care of. They're funny. Last night was very interesting because last night, you know, the group of course decided to play Truth or Dare. It was supposed to be a nice and fun, you know, game, but some people took that as an opportunity to be a little messy. And I'm mostly talking about Thorne and Jen. No, but Octavia was a little messy too, and a little bit of Miko when she was asking about F, Mary, Kill. She was a little messy too. But last night, Jen really took the opportunity to make some things shake. He was like, "Oh, I need to test what's really going on with Roman Stevie." Like, of course he knows what's T. He really wanted to see like what Stevie's reaction to things are. Like, what's going on in Stevie's brain. When Octavia was asking Thorne his questions about whether he regrets doing a show with Stevie, which Rome very classy in his answer. He kept it very cute, right? Because it could have been answered one or two ways, right? One way, do you regret doing the show specifically with Stevie, or do you regret doing the show that you did with Stevie, right? And he answered it more in a general sense, like, no, I don't regret doing the show that I did with Stevie. Like, I don't regret doing that because like it's afforded me all these opportunities. I'm here now. She was trying to be messy when she was talking about his personal life, right? But like, you know, he kept it cute too. Very PR answer. Stevie was definitely looking for a particular answer. Like, what you about to say, sir? And Jim, he was peeping. He was like, well, let me see. Was she pretty good poker face? But he could tell that Stevie was a little bothered by something, right? So he was like, yeah, I'm going to get them to kiss. I'm going to get them to kiss. And I'm going to see what's really tea. Okay. Oh, the fact that he's actually putting the face mask on is so cute. Jen, he said, ooh, my skin. Jen looks like he does that anyway. Like, he looks like he takes very good care of himself and his skin. Like, he just gives that vibe anyway. So he was like, yeah, let me see the chemistry, right? Because if I'm over here talking about something down bad for Stevie, right? He don't know if Stevie want him, right? He's like, I gotta see if this is really one-sided for my boy, right? Yeah, he was like, yeah, y'all kiss, actually. Now, Stevie was trying to be a little slick with that kid. She was like, look, I'm going to do the dare, but I'm going to do it my way, right? In a way to help preserve their neutral image. And then also possibly, like, keep the bet. If I just kiss him on a cheek, technically, I fulfill my dare. And I don't lose the bet. And also, I don't give myself away. Everything's going to be sweet. But when the group was like, no, it was basically chanting, kiss, kiss, kiss. One thing about Stevie, you can't force her to do nothing she don't want to do, right? So she wasn't gonna do it. She was just gonna stand 10 toes down. She was gonna argue them down until they got tired, and then be like, you know what, forget it, next person, right? But Ron was like, I mean, like, it's okay if we do. Like, what's the crime if we do it? Like, I mean, you know, that's what was asked of them in the game. So, like, it wouldn't be crazy if they did, right? He's ready to risk it all. One, it's been so long. He's like, I haven't had too much, like, physical contact or, like, really contact with Stevie this, and she stays on the opposite room of me. So, like, I'm going to take full advantage of this moment. Low key, Rome is kind of soft watching the idea of them going public, maybe. First, Rome, he did a little too much, and he was able to disguise it as like we're putting on a show. But yeah, if I'm gonna do it, we gonna do it, okay? I'm sorry, Rome is sunbathing in his current outfit. I don't need you to do that, buddy. Right? And they didn't just kiss a little bit. They kissed for like a solid minute, which doesn't seem like that long. If you were to time it right now, right? And think about it in the context of this game where like the smooches are really quick and fast, you get in and get out. A minute of kissing? A long time. He was going in. And he's like, because I'm going to do it. The only thing about that kiss left a lot of questions and a lot of minds, right? We got Stevie, who's like kind of unsure if why he did that, right? Because technically she did what she needed to do. Was him doing the most truly just to put on a show, right? To be funny or whatever the case is? Or is he trying to tell me something? Then we got Lori, who was turning her head away. Not to see what was happening. We had June, who was basically about to fight Stevie for a kiss with Ron, which Stevie was like, who are you talking to? Like, she kept it cute, but she could have said some crazy stuff to June. Then we have Bobby, who's like, that was weird. Homeboy took it to the next level. No one's really had time to really talk about the game to each other, at least. Like, they just have to like go to bed, get a couple hours of sleep, and then travel here. So no one's really talked about it. But people think of things. They're like, what was that about? Like, it's currently 10:44, and I wanted Stevie to host her thing at 11. So actually I'm gonna go ahead and have her like take a quick shower, because you're not finna be stanking. It says tender love and care. For some Sims, woohoo is purely a selfish physical act, not for Madison and her partner, who form a deeper emotional connection every time they get intimate with each other, making one appreciate the other even more as they satiate their desires to. Yeah, I was going in, I guess. Hopefully a pregnancy did not result to that, because I don't think I have them more than woohoo. When you and your partner know each other's bodies so well, you can be sure to walk out of each intimate adventure with a great mood and a pep in your step. They said, yeah, they set me up for the day. Girl, I didn't know you was a jealous person. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and have Stevie finish showering so that the crew can head over to our Wellness Day location, and I will see you in just a few seconds. Alright guys, so we have made it to our Wellness Day location, and in just a few minutes I'll give you a tour, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this lot is in a different language, so I'm gonna try my best to link it. So this is what the lot looks like from the top down. It is right next to the beach. I love this location. It's just really cute. It's just really cute. It has so many things to it. So over here it's bathrooms and stuff are. They're back here, bathrooms, showers. And then this is where massages and stuff, which I will be having people get massages, because why not? Here, this is where we have the bar. So if people want to get drinks and stuff like that, they can. Then over here we have like a classroom seating area, which I'll have Stevie be giving lectures, maybe about 1 or 2 lectures for today. And then when we come over here to the actual beach area, some lounge seating, we have some more seating, we have an area for meditation, and then over here we have a pavilion for yoga. I think I'm gonna go ahead and have her start doing that now. Public one. Since it's early in the morning, we'll do brain boosting. Come on, Stevie, let's go. This day's about you, girly. And everyone, when she does her lecture, they will be attending. No one's free, okay? I mean, they can do what they want, but when it comes to that lecture, is he about to do yoga? Can children do yoga? They can. Hopefully people show up to the class. Pause and start the class again, because for some reason they didn't want to join. But I guess it's just for right now. It's just Miko and Bobby. In Stevie's class, which is okay. Like, I'm not mad at it. The fact that people are even here is fine. I did playtest this before, and it was fine the first time, so I don't know why the game chooses to be very inconsistent with a lot of stuff, but sure, you want to breathe the entire time you're doing this. You want to extend, arms out, and over. Look up to the sun. Breathe in, breathe out. Continual breath. He's receiving a massage, which good for you, Jen. Good for you, buddy. He said, yeah, get in there. Oof, yeah. Oof, yeah. Oof. I can imagine Lori, coming to talk to Ron. Like, hey, buddy. How you doing? Knowing good and well she really want to ask him about last night. Oh, you having fun? That's good. You gonna join Stevie's her yoga class? I'll see about it. He's like, yeah, you should. You definitely should. I think she has one coming up right around now, though. I think actually Stevie is done with her class. Actually, who's getting pictures? Wait, are they taking pictures of Rome? Is he even big enough of a celebrity for that? Hold on. She said, ooh, I got your tea. She said, oh, you flirting with other people? Hold on. So, ain't you from that show? Now he about to go kiss Stevie. Nope. Boring discussion. Oh, damn, Rome. He's like, this is... Lori, we used to be better at this. What's going on? I'm sorry. Them having a boring discussion is kind of sad. Rome, that's rude. He feeling flirty. Yeah, you gotta watch it. Swimmer yoga class. June was supposed to be holding meditation lectures, and I saw she was over here doing it occasionally, but not nearly as much as she's supposed to be. But it's okay. She's like, all right, let me get over to my girl class. Now, y'all actually better stay, because this is like the 8th time I've done this, and for some reason they won't stick. Rome, why don't you want to join Stevie's class? Like... Is he too scared to? Like, girl, what is going on? It's Jen and Lori this time. All right, maybe only 2 people can join at a time. This is so weird. Real friends, huh? This is so cute. I'm kind of debating how I want to do like Stevie's retreat, because June works for Stevie now, right? And Stevie's retreat will be somewhere else. I'm kind of deciding, and y'all help me out. Do you think June should also be working at that retreat? Or do you think June should like stick to running Stevie's shop while Stevie's handling business at the location? Y'all tell me. Y'all let me know. What do y'all think? But also, first of all, June needs to get a little more advanced to be running Stevie's shop, so that'll be a goal of hers. That'll be a goal for June. Not his. Whoa, buddy. I'm gonna have her go ahead and host a lecture. Crazy how you can literally prep and plan something in this game, test it out, and it'd be perfect, and then as soon as it's come to record, and that's when the game would be like, oh, this is what you planned. Ugh, I kind of want to do something totally different. At least this time, people are actually over here listening to the lecture. Maybe I should have did this instead of wasting my time doing yoga classes. It says, intellectual expert. From listening to a lecture, it's amazing to listen to a true expert. Miko is learning so much and getting a whole new perspective on this topic. This is so, yes, so informative. I think I'm gonna get this about like 6 o'clock, and then I'm gonna have pack it up, wrap it up, because later tonight, I don't think I talked about this earlier, but later tonight we do have another dinner scheduled. I'm sorry, guys. We will be doing another fancy dinner. I'm sorry. It just makes sense. And like I said in the last episode, it's another excuse for everyone to look cute and get dressed up. So like Thorne is getting a massage. Yeah, right there. Oh gosh. Yes. Right there. Oh, sorry. A little too relaxed, I guess. You know what? I think I'm gonna have Rome take a picture of Stevie of her doing her class. Oh, this is a perfect photo. Hold on. Oh, wait. And I'm gonna need him to post it on Instagram. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that right now. And Lori, I want you to take a couple pictures too, actually. If Miko get out your way, though. Actually, maybe I won't have her take pictures. I have her take pictures with. So after this, I'm gonna give her like 30 more minutes or 20 more minutes to finish up this lecture. And then I'm gonna have Stevie take pictures with people. He already uploaded it. Okay, that's good. Something with the caption like, attended an amazing lecture or something. Learned so much today. He got to keep it a little low key though. He can't say something too much. Like, an amazing lecture. You got to be like, had fun. I don't know. Oh, Stevie is tired, child. She's sleepy. She said, girl, this is a lot of work. She's like, you want to take a picture, girl? She's like, oh, of course. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, this is cute. I wish I could turn the camera on because it's really dark. But, oh. None of that. Would he mess up if I had to take this picture? I'm gonna do it. Anyways, feed Lori's delusions a little bit. Alright, so last thing I want to do is have Stevie take her own selfies so she can post some of these to Instagram as well. I was hoping there would be some paparazzi here, and there was, but they weren't doing their job enough. But it's okay. We have it's the power of social media. Stevie, please. Stevie, I gotta be honest. None of these poses are doing anything for me, sister. Okay, we could do this one. This one's cute. Could you imagine her get a little bit of Rome in there? Can she though? Oh, she can. Hold on. That one's not getting posted though. Okay, hold on, girly. She said, let me strut on y'all. Hold on. A little sunlight in the frame. All right, guys. So this concludes our Stevie-led wellness day. And in just a few seconds, I'm going to go and have the crew go ahead, go back to the hotel, get showered, changed, and head to their dinner location. So I will see you guys in a few seconds. All right, guys. So we have made it to our dinner location, and I have definitely learned my lesson from the last episode. I have dialed it back quite a bit, so you'll see what I mean by that in just a few seconds. But so this is what the outside of the restaurant looks like. This is a CC build. This is a very heavy CC build, and technically I have turned it from a restaurant to a generic lot. If I learned anything about last episode about having large groups trying to go to a restaurant, you just got to switch it to generic. Okay, so I already have their food set up. I have wine and stuff like that set up, and I'll show you in a second. But this is the lot, and it's so pretty. Like, the sun is setting. Like, oh. Currently I ended up switching like a couple months ago from Sunblind to Milk Thistle, and I absolutely adore it. I love Sunblind, don't get me wrong, but Milk Thistle, she's cute too. But this is what the restaurant looks like. On this side we have like a kitchen area, whatever. Across the hall you have like the host stand and a bar. Kitchen is over here, and then back this way you have like a bunch of like seating and stuff like that. There are people here because I forgot to switch to a generic lot the first time, so you're gonna see people here. They're just gonna be here vibing, but it's okay. It works with the vibe. It works with the vibe. If you come up, and when we come upstairs, there's two areas. We have on this side we have a place where other people can sit and eat if they would like to, and then this is where I have like the group. They're outside on this balcony. This beautiful area. Look at all cute and stuff. As you can see, like I said, I did go ahead and set up the food. So we working on a very special menu today. lamb, and we got lobster, and then we got like wine and stuff. So one of my favorite parts about this build is this little area over here. It's like a really pretty artistic area, right? You can come over here and paint and stuff, and I absolutely adore this build. It's gorgeous. And then this is what the inside looks like. Oh, just nice. And I'm not a big alpha, super hyper realistic, especially when it comes to build stuff, because it can like make your computer lag and stuff like that. But this is just so stunning. I was like, we're just gonna have to do what it do, okay? So everyone's seated where they're seated for a reason, right? And as you can see, Rome and Stevie super far away from each other, okay? Super far. And that is for a reason, because after everything last night, Stevie was like, yeah, I cannot be too close to that man. As an attempt to not make anything awkward, right, or draw more attention to her and Rome, she's decided to sit the farthest away from him as possible. I definitely want Thorne and Stevie to get everyone's feedback on like certain things that went well today, what didn't go well, what type of retreat activities they like. Because one thing I did notice is that everyone kept, Madison has learned that Lori is single. Okay, Madison, what are y'all talking about? She's probably like, Lori, are you dating anyone? Like, girl, you're just so pretty. Like, do you have someone? Maybe I could hook you up with somebody. I have a friend. Like, no, I'm good. I'm good on that, actually. But one thing I did notice, though, the activities that people gravitated the most towards was massages and meditation. Double M's. I don't know why, but people was just feeling that vibe. Hey, y'all smelling this food? Y'all like, ooh, it smells so good. I guess I just have people grab a serving. So y'all, this half of the crew, y'all eating lobster. Everybody else over here is eating a rack of lamb. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules, except I do. Got everyone to eat their food and stop playing musical damn chairs. The fact that Stevie's learning that Jin has the following skill, mischief, makes this so funny. Pretty sure she learned that last night. Stevie is going through it. She don't like this food. She's tired. It looks so pretty over here. She like, Lori, why you looking at me, sister? Okay. Hey, girl. Hey, I see you. That's fine. She's talking to Octavia. Lori's like, yeah, so that game last night, that was crazy, wasn't it? And Stevie's like, yeah, very crazy game. Yes, very crazy. He's like, yeah, I'm surprised. He's like, I'm surprised no one asked us the kids, huh? That's Bobby interjecting himself in that conversation. I'm sorry, now she about to ask Rome, what makes you happy? That's so cute. She was like, my man is far from me, but I'm still find a way to talk to him. Not too much though. I did want to quickly go over like the timeline of events of like Rome and Stevie's lives, as far as like the relationships that we have here at the table and just like their general history, because I feel like it's important. It's been a minute, you know what I'm saying? Since we cover some of these things. Quick lore drop for Stevie, especially when I was thinking about the intro and things of that nature, and getting a quick glimpse back into Rome and Stevie at the beginning of like them knowing each other and like where we are now. First of all, leaps and bounds, honestly. But Stevie's story is an only child to her parents, right? 10-11, her mother died. A year later, her and her dad moved to Oasis Springs, where they lived for a while. Stevie ends up going to college. She moves away from Oasis Springs for a little bit, comes back to Oasis Springs after she graduates, right? A couple years go by. She ends up moving into her grandfather's building, the building that we know and love as Stevie and Rome's apartment. Lived there for the last 5-ish years. In the last couple of years, that is when her grandfather gave her the ownership of the building, and he gave her like free reign to like run her business and stuff like that, because he's like, baby girl, you're my only granddaughter and I want to do this for you. Unfortunately though, she opened her business, and of course we talked about her having plans to like expand her business to the other side of her shop, but of course, business was not booming like she thought it would be, and of course she was forced to lease out the other half of her building. This was essentially done against Stevie's will. Like, her grandfather was like, baby girl, I seen the books, you're messing stuff up, sister. So either you sell the building, which I don't want you to do, or you lease the building. And she had to end up leasing it. And the grandfather is the one who set up all this stuff. Stevie didn't want no parts of it. She was upset about the fact, right? Because like, ooh, this is crushing my dreams. And so her grandfather was like, I'll handle it. All you gotta do is collect the checks from the person who leases the apartment. That's all you gotta do. And thus, that's how we get Rome, right? Stevie was not in charge. She did not pick Rome, okay? But her granddaddy pick Rome. He was like, oh, he got good credit, he seems like he got a level head on his shoulders. He can live there, That's why Stevie is so like angry with Rome in the beginning. Stevie would have had an issue with anyone who rented that place, but because of like what that meant for her, like symbolically, like her losing. Stevie doesn't like to lose. She's kind of competitive, right? So her losing this dream of hers that she had wanted, she was going to be upset with anyone who moved over there. But what made it even worse is because it's Rome who moved over there. Like, this man used to getting everything he want. Ladies love him, right? Then he comes over here, then he's just a jerk. Stevie wasn't rocking with it. Rome and Stevie have known each other for like 2 years at this point, right? But like for the first solid year, she kept to her side of the building, he kept to his. Of course, they would interact every now and then, and anytime they did, it was fights. So they made sure to limit as much contact as possible, right? And of course, it isn't until Lori finally stops Stevie in the hallway and it's like, "Hey, girly, like I've been seeing you around here, and I just want to formally introduce myself. Like I know it's been like a year at this point, and I feel like we should say something to you. Like you seem like cool." And then that's what starts this whole series, and that's how we get here now, right? Now, as for Rome, his story is a little more detailed. She is asking him, "What makes you happy?" Is it me? Do I make you happy? Like, please tell me now, actually. So going back a little bit into Rome's past, right? His timeline event, him, Bobby have been homeboys since like middle school. And I don't think I've ever really talked about him and Bobby's like origins, but like they go way back, right? He's seen him through all his phases, right? Rome goes to college, and right as he's about to graduate, he meets some girl. He meets his ex, who he's with for like 3 years. And of course, we talked about this in a previous episode that his ex ends up cheating on him, and he's heartbroken. This is someone he thought he was going, he thought he was going to live his life with, and she betrayed him to this magnitude. Crazy, right? So after that, Rome decides he's done, and he's like, "I need a new fresh start. I need a fresh start. I need to get the hell up out of here." Decides to find a job in the furthest location he can find, right? At this point, Rome was getting into tattooing and stuff like that. So he was like, maybe I get a job at a tattoo shop, right? Help further my education in the tattoo. He ends up moving to Mount Comarebi, and this is where he meets Jen, right? They both are like new people to this shop, right? Of course, Rome is like technically he was skilled better. He had the art background and stuff like that. So like he ends up advancing more than Jen does. Hence why like Jen is working for Rome rather than like they're equals right now. Maybe one day. During his time in Mount Comarebi, Rome is taking flights every now and then to go hang out with his homeboy Bobby, who at this point in time had moved to Oasis Springs, and that's where he's been ever since, right? So Bobby's in Oasis Springs. Rome comes and visits him, right? And it is during one of these visits is where he meets Lori, okay? And as we know the story of him and Lori, Rome was at a bar. Lori was with some dude or whatever the case is, and she ends up leaving the bar with Rome, right? Rome's aura was just, I guess, so strong that he was able to pull her instantly. They start their little situation. I don't want nothing serious. This is just a hookup or whatever the case is, right? They spend a couple days, fooling around and stuff like that, and Rome ends up going back to Mount Comarebi. And it's during this time, right, where Rome is still keeping in touch with Lori, right? Because like she seems cool. Rome also frequently goes back to Oasis Springs to hang out with his boy Bobby. So like I already got somebody there that I can link up with. Thus like begins this like on again, off again type of situation, very loose string situation that he has. Lori's cool with it because she's not looking for nothing serious, and Rome, it just works. It just works, right? And so 3 years go by, and at this point, Rome is 28 years old. The time he moved to Mount Comarebi at 25, 3 years later, he moves to Oasis Springs. Bobby's like, "Hey, I know you like Oasis Springs. I think you should just move out here, brother. Like, I just feel like this is your vibe. This is more your vibe, right?" And it's during that point in which Rome finds Stevie, right? He's like, "Yes, this is the perfect spot." I guess Stevie decides to be the thorn in Rome's side, and Rome and Lori, like I said, never serious. But Lori would be lying if she said the thought never really crossed her mind. Like, I mean, this is someone who I've known for a long time, right? We get along pretty well, so like maybe, but Rome kind of crossed her mind definitely when Rome first kind of moved back. Like, we're in the same city, maybe, but Rome very quickly showed Lori like, "No, I don't want anything." Yeah, I'm good on that, right? And Lori was like, "Yeah, this dude is very anti-relationship. I would never at this point, like, I don't know what I was thinking. I was a little delusional for thinking about that. I know what we have going on. I like what we have going on. It is what it is." I just wanted to quickly go over that because I feel like we don't really talk too much. Like, we talk about Lori and Lori being in the business, right? The sense that Lori and Rome are friends, and they are, but I would say definitely not like super emotional like friends. Like, they don't know each other. They know each other, but they don't really know each other. And that was intentional because in order to maintain that type of dynamic in which they can sleep with each other and it not evolve into a relationship, there has to be some sort of boundary, right? And the emotional lines had to been like, we're not crossing those in order for us to maintain this relationship without it getting weird. Because then at that point, they might as well just be dating, right? And Rome said, "That's not where I am." I was thinking about this before I sat down and recorded this episode, and I was like, have we really gone over the timeline of events? Like, how these people connect? Like, I've said they've met these people, this is and the third, but I don't think I've actually like spit out like through and through how these people know each other, how they're connected and stuff like that. Bobby and Rome have known each other since they were teenagers, since middle school. Lori and Rome have known each other for like the last 4-5ish years. And of course, Rome and Stevie, 2 years. And Stevie and Lori, I would say like the amount of time that has passed from the beginning of the series to has been a good 10 months to a year. So Rome and Stevie, their situation, sleeping with each other, they've been doing that for the last 6 months, which is really crazy when you think about it. Like, they've been keeping this secret for that long. Playing in people's faces, pretending like they don't like each other for 6 months. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Like, oh, it's a long time to be like in limbo with somebody. Well, I won't say that's because I know there's people who's been in limbo with people years, decades even. So anyways, I want Stevie to talk to Mr. Thorne about business. What they're looking for, right? Because this day, like I said earlier, it seemed like people gravitated more towards meditation. And trying to be like, okay, so things that I think work well, right? Definitely a dedicated yoga, meditation space, classroom space, because I think the lectures went well. He's like, yeah, I think they went well too. Yeah, but not super formal. Definitely see if Stevie can ask June for her feedback too. But yeah, I can imagine him hiring like a full staff, like chefs, counselors, fitness instructors. Stevie be like, yeah, I really like the vibe of being by the water. Like, that was super cool, but I just feel like I need a more secluded space, somewhere where it's really away. There's nothing wrong with Tartosa. Like, it's beautiful, love the beaches and stuff like that, but like, I think Stevie's retreat should be more about like centering self, getting back to self. Even though she's far away from Rome right now, I can see June trying to flirt with Rome. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it. I think she would. It definitely makes sense. Give him a compliment. Oh, she could support his facial hair. She's like, oh, you got a good hair on your face. I'm overstimulated to the max because she's over here singing. Like, please hush. Ask about love life. She's like, so Rome, at the edge of the table. Like, so like, oh, he don't want to talk about it. Oop. He didn't like June complimenting him. He didn't like that. How's the love life going? Like, are you seeing anyone? He's like, I'm out there. I'm open. It is what it is. Whatever happens. See, why you want to talk to Bobby? She's really tired though. He's like, yeah, like I have fun. Yeah, I really like this wellness thing you got going on here. That class really relaxing. Really did something for me. She's like, I'm so glad. He's like, what's he doing? Be complimented by Bobby. What is he complimenting? Her appearance. He's like, you look really pretty. Wait, don't tell me he's getaway crush. Oh my gosh. He's like, you look really nice. I like seeing your hair down. She's like, oh, thank you, Bobby. Girl, Madison, I'm gonna need you to stop singing. You're overstimulating me to the. Oh, she's serenading her man. She said, this is for you, babes. She said, you're beautiful. Your eyes is brown. He's like, yeah, that's my queen. That's my girl. And I feel like Bobby would definitely try to flirt with Stevie. It just makes sense, okay? It makes sense. Will Stevie flirt back? Well, we shall see. Wait, who's singing for? No, it's Octavia this time. Why is she serenading? First, okay, you can like singing, but y'all see this? It says she's serenading Bobby. She's serenading Bobby. Octavia, who's a married woman, by the way, is serenading Bobby. Are they trying to cheat? Like, I told y'all the Bailey Moons give they into some stuff. They might be in an open relationship or, might be swingers or something, but it really is giving that. Because you got a whole husband right here and you're serenading another man. Kind of crazy of you, sister. In front of his face, too. He's not responding. They must got an open relationship. They brought everybody on this trip so they can scope out side partners for each other. Thorne, the way he was interacting with, he might even be looking at Lori like, hold on, I can see something with you too, sister. Yeah, but the way he was interacting with June earlier, telling her he was single, that was weird. Very suspicious. And now he's looking at Lori, and now Octavia is over here serenading Bobby. I just feel like this is so weird. Okay, she taking the flirts. Rome ain't paying attention. He ain't paying attention at all. He said, let me just look down at my phone because I refuse to watch her flirt with other people. I can't do that. Well, technically, she wasn't flirting. She was being flirted with. So there is a difference. But it's kind of interesting how everyone's pretty much like in conversation with someone except for Rome, right? I mean, Stevie just got out of conversation. Could you imagine they texting each other? They both got their phones. They both got their phones out there texting each other, guys. Either they're trying to ignore the people at the table because they feel a little awkward, or they're texting each other. I'm gonna go with they're texting each other. I feel like they would. I feel like he would text for something, not something slick, but like, you look pretty. But yeah, I do feel like that was something that Rome would do for her though. Like, she's like, I don't even know how to respond to this right now because if I get too giddy, if I get too blushy, people will know. People will know. I got another man sitting right here looking at my face. Even though he was talking to Miss Octavia, but like he's right over my shoulder. No, like I definitely believe they're texting each other. I strongly believe they're texting each other right now. The timing is perfect. Yeah, they definitely are. They're sending each other flirty messages, which would then definitely mess with Steve a little bit because it's like you can't be sending me flirty messages, brother. You can't be doing that while I'm at the table. Not because I don't want you to, but because like we probably should talk about last night. Okay, hold on. The way he's smiling, he was looking at Lori. You know, Thorne is a problem, y'all. Thorne and Octavia, big problem. Having a little bit of a problem with him texting her that because it's like we still need to talk about last night. Like, why did you kiss me like that in front of everybody? Like, that was crazy. And then now you sending me text messages from across this table. Like, you gotta stop. You need to stop. And she picked that phone up again, didn't she? Mm-hmm. She's like, I'm just trying to see he text me back again. No, was that wasn't for me? Okay. June has learned that Thorne is single again. Miko has learned that Thorne is single again. Thorne is giving a little creepy. It's giving a little creepy because he hitting on everybody. And I strongly believe if he wasn't going into business with Stevie would be learning that Thorne is single too. He got that phone back out again. Look at him. Like, do we see she tell me back? All right, guys. So it's 11:53. I don't want them to stay out too late. I'm gonna give them a little bit of time to talk, vibe. You know what I'm saying? And then we'll have them like head back to the hotel and wrap it up because tomorrow is also another early day. But I feel like Lori with Stevie's just on her phone and be like, Stevie, like, what's going on there? Like, what are you doing? Who are you texting? Like, get the conversation, girlie. And Stevie's like, I'm not really texting nobody. I was just kind of like checking my comments from earlier, you know, because I posted about the stuff. And she's like, oh, okay. I gotta stay engaged on Simstagram, you know what I'm saying? Cause she getting tired. She's like, let's wrap this up, child. Lori's like, speaking of Simstagram, you know, I was doing a little research before we got here, and I found this person who was like talking about like the best places. Why am I making Lori sound like that? I was talking about like the best things to do while we're out here in Tartosa. And she's like, oh my gosh, what did you see? You should do something. What is it? She's like, wait, was it that person that had like a post that was like 15 best things to do while in Tartosa? She's like, yeah, it is that guy. He was like, the guy was talking about like sunrises being like the prettiest thing to see out here in the morning. And so like I definitely am gonna want to catch one of those, you know, Tuesday or something. I think I'm gonna go down to the beach and watch the sunrise. And Stevie's like, why don't I go with you? We can make it like a thing. She's like, yeah, let's do it. She's like, yeah, you know, if it's something outdoorsy, you know I'm always into outdoorsy, so like we're gonna do it. She's like, oh, good, yay. Jin's on the internet. He's browsing the web and he see Ronan posted a picture of Stevie. He like, you posted a picture of Stevie, huh? He's like, Ron, you've been on your phone a lot lately. You know, you over here posting pictures of Stevie. He said, yeah, like the class, like, because the class was engaging. And he's like, okay. And Jen's like, you know, that's funny because, you know, the class has been over and you still on your phone. So, like, what's that about? I was like, I mean, I'm just, you know, checking my messages and stuff like that. And Jen, like, messages from who? People. He's like, Jen, of course, like, I get messages from people, like... Is that crazy? Like, come on now. Like, why are you acting all weird? He's like, I don't know. It seems like someone else at this table's been getting a lot of messages too. Rome's like, really? Like, somebody else is getting messages at this table? Oh, well, it must be very popular, huh? He said, yeah, very popular indeed. It's honestly kind of perfect timing that Stevie literally has her phone out right now. Like, perfect timing, please.
Is it true? You actually think of me as less than you. Just wish that I knew how something like that could happen. Maybe it's just in passing, 'cause nothing is everlasting, no. But like really though, how do you know that I can overcome all of the obstacles? You just looked me in the eyes, said it's gonna be alright. forever. No, I won't, 'cause no one ever does. You just have to learn to trust whenever. cut, cause it's getting late. I've been waiting all day for you to swing my way. You said you'd be right and it's after 3. I sent a text, maybe you didn't read. I know that liquor got you loose and things. I like the chance to get your hands on me. You got 10 minutes, babe, to do what I say. If you wanna taste, it's an emergency. Let me go ahead and set the mood. Need your eyes on me like they're glued. And I usually be keeping cool, but I'm trying to really see it through. Feels like the first time. Throw away all my pride. Don't wanna say I love you first, but holding it in just might make me burst. Love in the open, daydreaming, hoping, melting in our make-believe new worlds. Whispering winds bring the remembrance that you're my girl. No shame, no games. I wanna fall in love, fall in love. Name a better duo. So why do we do this dance? Are we moving too slow? Cause you need reassurance. Don't conflate issues. Why you always jump to? Do I really want you? When you know that I do. You so scared of real love. Cause you've been abandoned with any mistake. They quick to run, and so you run, jump the gun.
right, guys, we are back from a very eventful night, okay? And before I talk about that, of course, I have to go over the plans for today. So currently, it is around almost 9 a.m., right? Which is a couple hours from where things last left off, right? And a couple of things for today. So in a couple of hours, maybe like 2 hours, we're gonna have the crew do another like group activity. Today they're going to like a winery. They're gonna be doing a bunch of other activities too, but like the main focus, they making wine today. I just feel like it would be cute, a little something different for them to do. Currently everyone else is down here eating a little breakfast, right? Before they go out so they're not going out starving. Jen for some reason is still upstairs, and so is Stevie. But we have Rome, June, Thorne, Madison, Bobby, Lori. Ooh, not Lori looking possessed over here. Ooh, for 2 seconds, girl. That was scary. It was looking happy, but ooh, she's burning a little bit in the inside. Okay, all right. And of course, we know why. Why? Stevie, you're not pregnant. I rebuke that. I rebuke it. You're not pregnant. And even if you were, it wouldn't be for long. Anyways, so, well, I'm gonna have Stevie come down here and get something to eat, which might be a little awkward. So last night was very, very, very eventful. Of course, we had Rome and Stevie, finally telling each other what's the deal, like what they really feeling for each other and what they want with each other, right? Because before, Rome and Stevie have just been like in the phase of like, well, let's just like go with the flow, figure things out. And now they've told each other they want something with each other, they want to be exclusive with each other, and they are now. So, but the thing about that though is they have not exchanged the like boyfriend girlfriend titles. They haven't exchanged the titles yet, and they will. And I think Rome wants something a little more wants to do something a little more special for that. Also, another thing that needs to happen as well though is these two need to have some conversations with some people. And he's like, Stevie, you look radiant today. Thank you. You look good, girl. What happened to you last night? They still need to handle some business. They need to have a couple conversations with some people. Stevie needs to cut some things off with some other guys, tell them, hey, I'm good, right? Namely like Derek, Bobby. She still needs to have a conversation with Jen, even though Jen is like, okay, I'm good off of that. Like, you ain't gotta worry about me. She's talking to Rome last episode, but like she still needs to have a conversation with him and be like, clear the air. That's necessary. And then of course we got Rome, who needs to have a conversation with like Celeste. And Lori, actually, to be like, hey girlie, don't get offended that I'm like very anti, like we haven't done anything with each other in like 6 months, but like don't get offended about that. I just want you to know that like me and Steve are a thing. Hey, like he needs to have that conversation with. But another interesting thing we had happening last night, Bobby having a little conversation with Lori, right? In which she's like inquiring about Rome and Stevie's friendship, right? Because he's like, they seem really chummy to be beefing so heavy as they were like a couple months ago. Like, this is kind of, didn't this feel like it just kind of like flipped the script out of nowhere? Like, is anything going on with them, right? And like Lori's like, oh, I don't know what's really going on with them if I'm gonna be honest. Well, that's what she was saying at the time. Bobby looks cute. Bobby looks so good. I love this hairstyle on him. Basically, in that conversation, he was pointing out how weird their relationship is to him. Also, making note of Rome's possible intentions with Stevie, right? Because he's peeping. He's like, I've noticed my homeboy, he's acted a little weird when it comes to Stevie. Like, I see him staring at her. I know my homeboy, right? And he's staring at her, which lets me know he wants this girl. Motives, right? His moves towards Stevie to be like ego based, right? In his brain, he's not thinking Rome wants her for real. I think he's thinking that like Rome kind of wants her to like feed his ego. Like if I get someone who was staunchly against me, did not want me for a very long time, if I secure them, then I really am that man. I'm that guy. I'm him for real, right? And he also talked about the kiss during the game. Rome would really be in Stevie's face today. You can compliment her outfit, like, oh, this coat looks nice to you. You bring out the best in people, yeah. Load her with the compliments. But now to move on things with Lori and Stevie, right? So Stevie kept her word. She was like, hey, she came to see about Lori. She was like, hey, girlie, I know we talked about this yesterday about going to see him sunrise, and I'm gonna keep my word to you, right? Because like you my girl, and I want to see about you, right? And that's one thing about Stevie that we must remember though. Like even though things are like a little weird, complicated between this whole situation with her, Rome, and Lori, right? At the end of the day, she still is genuinely friends with Lori, and she actually genuinely cares about her. But during the moment in which Lori and Stevie are talking, we get a lot more insight into why Lori is basically so attached to Rome and Stevie, right? She feels as though they are actually there for her, and clearly she has like a big fear of losing them. Hence why she probably hangs on so much to them, right? Because it's like, if you really think about the fact that for Lori, Rome has been like a very constant in her life over the last 4 or 5 years, despite them not having like a super close relationship, like just, even being friends and then like woohoo hookup partners. That's consistency for Lori, which she's not used to having, right? And so naturally, she would, fear losing that consistency in her life. If Rome and Stevie get together, or Rome gets with such and such, or whatever the case is, he gets serious about something, right? Then where does that leave me? I just lost something that I've had a constant in my life, and I don't want to lose that, right? And then we also have Stevie and Lori. Well, Lori's relationship with Stevie is a lot different than what she's used to, right? So Lori's relationships usually fit into like one or two categories. Either these are people she sleeps with, or she's like fun time, good time, right? But like there's no emotional depth to any of her relationships. And so that's why it's a little confusing for Lori, right? Who's used to her relationships fitting into that binary, right? To have someone like Stevie who shows up as like, I actually care about what you got going on. Like, tell me your feelings. Let's go do this and that and the third, who actually genuinely seems to care about Lori. And that's confusing for her, right? Because she's also like attracted to Stevie. And so it's like, like this is kind of confusing me, because it's like, I like you as a friend, but I also want that. Like, you're also very attractive. And it's clear that Lori is very aware of what possibly be on the horizon for things between Stevie and Rome. She didn't know that when she get back to the room, though, those things are gonna be confirmed. But during this conversation, I do want to quickly ask you guys a question, right? Like, Lori's confessing. She's like, my relationship with you is very special to me. You mean a lot to me, girly. A lot more than you think you do, and whatnot. My question is, Stevie, who's very perceptive of the people around her, unless she's like really just into herself, but she's very perceptive of the things around her. Do you think that Stevie knows that Lori likes her? If yes, tell me why, or at least to what degree, right? She can be suspicious of Lori and be like, I suspect she might be a little bit of attracted to me or like me or whatever the case is. Or she can like honestly know, like, this girl has a thing for me. Like, or maybe she's just clueless. Do you think that Stevie knows that Lori's into her? But before we get back to talking about what happened when Lori got back to the room, I do want to quickly talk about like Stevie though. Stevie, right? Because during her conversation with Lori, right? Lori's like, girlie, you're like super happy today. Like, what's going on with you? Like, why are you so like beamy? And it's not because you got a good night's sleep. It's not because it's early morning and you're an early morning person, right? Like, what's give Swedish massage, Stevie? She said, I need to put my hands on that man. Okay, she chickened out. She chickened out. You know what? Actually, you can. Actually, anybody in there, what they gonna do to you? Jump you? Everybody paid attention to them. Everybody else is what? Swimming and talking to each other and cleaning up. Lori's trying to figure out like what's tea, like what's going on with TV. And she's like, girl, I could just breathe again. Like, I woke up just feeling so free. I could just breathe so much better today, which begs the question, like, really, what did Ron do to you last night, sister? He got you talking about you can breathe again. What did he do to you? What did he say to you in that room for you to be like, yeah, life is worth living again? Like, but moving on to when we finally get back to that room, right? So Rome and Stevie, unbeknownst to them, they don't know that Lori can hear them in the other room. We'll talk more about like what she heard and stuff like that in just a second. But things is a little, they're not weird. They're not super awkward, but like they're navigating things. Stevie's like, I didn't expect you to be back in my room still when I got back here. And he's like, should I have been gone? She's like, I mean, you didn't have to leave. I just kind of thought you would have snuck out or whatever. Like, it just was like they're navigating. They're like, what's appropriate? Should I have left the room? Was I supposed to be gone? But it's very clear that like neither one of them kind of regret their decision to take things to the next level. Like, they don't regret that, right? It's just, they're just gonna have to navigate. Like, what does that mean to us? Like, how do we transition from us being casually uncasual to like, oh, like this is serious? Like, how do we how do we transition to what is okay and what is not okay? So that's what they got to figure out, right? And when she's talking to Rum, this situation being real and last night being real, everything else after this being real, Rum, I don't say he takes it as a joke. He doesn't take it as, but he's like, he got to throw a little flirt in there, whatever the case is. So he kisses her, but the point still stands. Stevie at this moment, like after coming back, being with Lori, it's like, you know what? I'm on cloud nine right now. You have Lori who's expressing like fear of losing them. It's like kind of setting in for Stevie, because I think for a while, being in her bubble with Rome allows her to not really to think too deeply about other people. Like, she thinks about them. Those people cross her mind, but like it's easier not think about that while she's in a moment with Rome. And now that like they've made the decision, like, okay, now we gotta deal with the consequences of what comes after this. We gotta tell people, like, oh, we got to be serious. Like, it's not just a between us thing. Like, it is still between us, but like now everybody's got to know. She's working through it. She's working through it. But like, it finally clicks to her. Like, now wait a minute, hold on. That was real. This moment right here is real, and whatever comes after this is gonna be real as hell too. She gets back to her room after having an amazing moment with Stevie. She's feeling uplifted. She's feeling encouraged, which is what Lori really needed, right? Someone to tell her, like, girly, you ain't got to be scary. Like, it's okay. Downsides is she gets back home, she gets back to her room, and her worst fears are confirmed. Now, she picks up what's happening through context clues. She hears a man in her room. This is someone that sounds like they were just in the room, right? Which means Stevie left the room and this man was in there, right? And it's only after like going to the balcony, right, where she's able to piece two and two together whose voice she's hearing, and it's Rome. Right. And it don't take a rocket scientist to figure out like, what, Harvey, why are you calling us? No. Oh, he's so annoying. But yeah, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out like what's going on. Now, though she doesn't know like the full story or anything like that, but all she knows is that Rome and Stevie have definitely hooked up last night. And it sounded like it was jokes. Like, though they were laughing and being cutesy, it sounded pretty serious. And like, she doesn't know that last night they decided to be in a relationship. Like, that she doesn't know that, but she knows that like it's really happening here, right? So right now, Lori's in like I would say she's more in shock, right? But she would definitely avoid Stevie for today, like just a little bit. Like, I'm not usually she's always in Stevie's face, but right now she's in her processing time. Busy myself doing random stuff around this hotel and stay the hell away from Rome and Stevie. This mod is so funny. I have like towel after shower mod, and for some reason it puts like random shoes on them. So like Rome wearing his heels, and then they cute heels too. Like, okay, yes, girl. He like, oh, your hands. Your hands. You're very gifted at what you do, love. I think that pretty much like covers what I wanted to discuss about last night into this morning. That girl, we just gonna have to see how Lori responds, right, on this trip, and then like when they get back home, and let's see, especially when Rome and Stevie finally sit down and tell her like, hey, we're together. We'll see how her reaction is. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and allow Stevie to finish her massage on Rome, and I'm gonna have them head to the winery, and I'll see you guys when we get there. Okay. All right, guys. So the crew has finally made it to their next destination, the winery that I was just telling you guys about. Technically, we are in Chestnut Ridge because the lot I have found for this event is too big. It's a 64 by 64 lot, and it couldn't fit on any of the lots in Tartosa. So we're just gonna say they drove a little north up into the mountains and got to a place. Right, but this is what the lot looks like. Technically, this lot is a wedding lot, but I changed it a little bit. So we'll be having wine making, but I thought it was just really cute because it's supposed to be like a vineyard type of situation. Now the plants look horrible, and that is because technically we're in fall, but hey, we're just gonna say that people have a back catalog of plants. But this is what the inside of the place looks like. Over here we have where they get to make their wine, which I will be booting people because y'all need to be making a wine. This is really for us. But this is what the inside of the place looks like. It's really well decorated. Like, genuinely, the builds for this episode, these people, I wish I could build like this, but it's giving really westerny, you know, western vibe, whatever, which is fun. Bar seating over here, bathrooms back here, outdoor seating over here. Over here is technically where the grapes are supposed to grow, and like I said, it looks horrible because we are in fall, so it looks a little messed up. At the front of the lot, I just threw some extra like things out here for them to do, just in case like all the wine things are taken up, so they can do a little archery and stuff like that if they want to. But coming upstairs, we have a little seating area, and then over here we have like arts and crafts, so they can do flower arranging, paper crafting, painting, woodworking. It's just whatever they want to do. Very artsy fartsy type of day, right? One with nature. And then back here we have some like picnic blankets and like a fountain. We'll be here till like maybe 5ish, and then I have them go back, and my plans for later today is to have them hit the towns. I feel like, why not? Like, this is such a big group of people, why wouldn't they go to a club at least one time, right? It'd be on the beach though, so it'd be cute. That'd be cute. Madison and Aaron do not want to participate, so I'm not gonna force them to come out here just so they can keep disappearing I don't care that much. So, it's time to boot some people. Guys, I don't know what happened. I'm kind of confused of what's going on here, but it says Calliope has learned Rome's romantic boundaries. So, non-physical romance, like flirting, will not trigger it, but physical, like kissing and woohoo will. But I'm trying to figure out, who did Stevie flirt with? Like, I have no idea why she's getting that. Did she flirt with someone and I didn't know, or did like why is he learning her romantic boundaries? Is he like pre-warning her, like, girlie, keep it together? Like, what is going on? Because no one was talking to Stevie. Stevie was just standing here, and all of a sudden she's getting that triggered. Like, what happened? Like, did Rome see something? Did he see something in the future? Hold on, let me check on Bobby. Oh, that's why Bobby's about to kiss Stevie. Okay. Oh wow. Oh, like he's about to go for it. Go for it. No, Bobby. No. That's why. That's why. Yeah, that's why they gotta have these conversations with people. Oh my gosh, Stevie. No, bro, look away. Look away. Yeah, he looked away. Oh my gosh, Stevie. It's not her fault. It's really not her fault. It's Bobby's. Look at him. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Well, that's why. That's why he was getting jealous. He said, "Yeah, girl, we're gonna have to dead this with everybody else real fast." Girl, you're not non-committal. You're. I'm cheating this away. No, you're not non-committal. Oh my gosh, you didn't mess the romantic satisfaction up. He's jealous. Okay, hold on. Stop. Stop. No, no, this isn't happening. No, hold on. Let me just reset everyone. This isn't happening. Rome, you're not. You're not doing this. Romantic satisfaction ends, girl. I caught with another from cheating. Maybe it's not a good idea to have multiple relationships at once, especially if one's supposed to be a secret. Wait, no. Y'all aren't doing this to me. I refuse. Would he be a little upset? Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. No. I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm cheating this back up. Oh my gosh. It's not even her fault. It wasn't her fault, Rom. It wasn't her fault. No, no. We're removing that. No. They just got together last night. We're not doing this. When I tell you, that just made my stomach drop. Oh my gosh, you almost messed up my girl's relationship. Ron said, yeah, what we not gonna do is this. Looking for a venture but found each other. Okay, we can do that. What started as just another venture turned into something so much greater. Calliope was expecting to stumble into love, but somehow the journey led straight to Rome. Now every moment together feels like a real adventure. Okay, this is cute. Poor timing. Really poor timing. I knew it from being cheated on. All that worrying has come true. Now what? Unfaithful love. Yeah, hell nah. We're not dealing with any of this. Maybe he should have the fear of being cheated on, but I'm gonna get rid of it for right now. Like, I can't deal with that. But him having it actually would make sense. And Jen just saw the whole thing. He's like, it's okay, brother. Like, let's have him talk to him about last night. Because they haven't spoken to each other all day today so far. So let's have him talk to Rome about last night. Chat with Calliope, girl. She about to eat her up. She's like, I'm thinking about, I'm about to fight Stevie. I was like, not fight her, but like, oh my gosh. Oh, what an eventful day. And we just started. He's about to go kiss. Now he's about to go kiss her. He said, no, I gotta show out. No, keep it together, buddy. Do you think like Bobby did that on purpose? Like, of course he did it on purpose. Like, he wanted to kiss her. But like, do you think he did it in front of Rome on purpose? Because that's what's definitely given. Like, you better match that wine, girl. Get down. Yeah, rootin' tootin'. Let me stop. I don't know what came over me for like 2 seconds. But yeah, let's have Rome talk to his homeboy Jen. You good, friend? Y'all don't talk at all? Are you not allowed to rock and talk at the same time? Like, what's going on? Has confided in Jen about last night. I think he would have told him like, hey, yeah, like, they're looking at each other like lovers, please. No, because why is it? Okay, they're talking now. Okay. He's like, how'd it go last night? He's like, it went great. It went really good, I would say. You know, we kind of got, you know, something secured. Really? Yeah. Told y'all need to walk back. He's like, yeah, thank you for that. You know, keeping everybody entertained so I can handle my business. This is still gonna be a secret. No, they goofing with each other. I can imagine Jen kind of teasing him a little bit, like, ooh, you all smiley today. Ooh, you all cheesy. Jen being like, so like, what was that a couple minutes ago? He was like, yeah, like between Stevie and Bobby. He was like, yeah, like, I mean, you know, we secure, but you know, we still gotta, you know, tell people we ain't told him yet. So I'm trying not to take it personal, you know. I'm trying not to take it personal. He don't know no better, so he don't know no better. But yeah, he needs to stop that. Cut that out. Stevie is still crafting that wine, rootin' tootin', rootin' tootin'. Lori got her glasses on, and she's steady over here talking to June. She's having a deep conversation. What would she be saying to June though? Like, yeah, I don't know if you should pursue Rome anymore. She's like, what? What do you tell me? You just told me like it was cool. I don't know. I think for your sake, I don't know. Oh, and then Lori has learned that June is a love bug. Okay, wait, let me look up love bug traits. Sims with this trait are constantly swept up in the whirlwind of romance, fall in love easily when wearing their hearts on the sleeve. So, okay, last episode she didn't know much about, but now she's getting to know June, and she knows she's like really sweet-hearted and stuff like that. She's like, I don't think you should do it. Oh, she's a people person. Okay, that's nice. Maybe she's starting to feel guilty for encouraging June to go after things with Rome, right? Because she really set her up so she can, see what's tea with Rome and Stevie. But now that she knows what's tea with Rome and Stevie, it's like, I don't really need you to do that anymore. But also, now that I know more about you, I don't want to set you up for. I know I told you, like, if you don't want anything serious, go for it. But I just think you should avoid it altogether. And she's like, oh, okay. I guess. Thank you for that. Playing about week with the Bailey Moons. I'm sorry. Hilarious. He's like, I'm getting tired. Like, this week has been great. Don't get me wrong, but I kind of just ready to go back home and like, get back to real life. I mean, as much as I possibly can. He's like, yeah, I understand, right? So I ain't gonna worry about this, situation with Bobby ever being a thing again. You know what I'm saying? He's like, no, I feel you. I really do. He's like, yeah, you get me. They over here about the archery thingies. Oh, how don't y'all do some archery? That sounds cool. It's like, Bobby, you're actually like pretty cool. Like, I'm glad I got to know you on this trip. Like, you're cool. Gossip with Jen. He just having a good long time talking to his friend. He's I don't care about any of the. Ron just want to gossip and chat with his friend and kiki with him. And have a grand old, because right now he's upset with Bobby about something that Bobby can't help. Like, it's not his fault. It's not his fault. Like, it really isn't. But Lori's up here about to paint. June is about to make a flower assortment arrangement. Okay, they gain a sentiment. It really means a lot to me that you make time for me. That's so nice. He's like, you know what, Jen? Like, I know we only been friends for a couple of years, but like, you really is my boy. Like, you really is my boy. He's like, yeah, like. Of course I am. Kind of sad in a way because it's like Rome and Jen are getting closer, but as that is happening, Bobby and Rome are like drifting apart a little bit right now, right? It's not something that they could really help. I mean, they could. I do think if Bobby was around more, maybe. Baby, this is that call where like you gotta get married to get some money. We're not doing that. We'll just say under what conditions. But Stevie is not getting married to Rome right now. They're getting closer, and you would think like Rome would be more comfortable confiding in his childhood friend, about his feelings for Stevie. I mean, I know things are awkward, a little weird because of the nature of of things, right? Because of Bobby being into Stevie, so that would be like a difficult conversation. He should have felt comfortable at least to say something. Okay, hold on, Bobby, hold on. Let's see how good he is. He's probably not that good because this is his first time. Is he being mentored or something? Or this guy just bothering him? Okay, Bobby, that wasn't bad. Because this outfit is kind of cute. I'm saying it like as if I didn't dress her. But like, this is really cute. Sorry, I will be getting a little bit of a screenshot. Because this is cute. Get it, girl. Miko is really cute. She is. She's so adorable to me. Bobby, come on now. Come on now. Now you know better than this. I can't even get a good screenshot, honestly. Because it's so jacked. Bobby is so cute. Oh, he's so cute. Oh my gosh. Especially with his hair down like this. It really looks good on him. I'm sorry. I'm partial to this hairstyle. From up here making his paper crafts. Okay, Lori, this was actually really good. How about Stevie? How about you come afterwards? Come craft origami. A butterfly. Oh, this is so cute. I never touched this. We're going to do a red one. It's so cute. I literally never touched it. And I've had this in my game for how long? Matter of fact, let me make sure Stevie isn't pregnant, actually. Pregnancy. Whoops. That'll do it. Oh, no. My hand is slipped. Wow, that's so crazy. It was a girl, too. Oh, damn. Oh, wow, that's so funny. Oh, Stevie just casually walking around today with Rome's love child as Bobby kisses on her. Like, insane. Crazy TV, isn't it, huh? I knew it. I had a feeling. It was just the way she was sitting down. I was like, let me come and check. Just grabbing her painting. They're so opposite, too. Like, that's what I love. Like, Rome is very much like dark colors. Very dark colory. And Stevie's like, light. The way Octavia's just been out here, like, tending the garden. Like, the way everyone's just casually dropping like flies. And when I mean by that, they're just casually leaving. But I think it's because everyone stayed up too late last night. I'm just going to go with this. Everyone stayed up way too late last night. and they're tired and they're like, if we're gonna go clubbing tonight, I need to get home and get some beauty sleep, which is fine if they want to go take a nap. Like, that's cool. All right, guys. So since everyone has pretty much left at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and have Rome and Stevie finish up their paper craft, or as much as I possibly can get them to, and then I'm gonna have them head back, and then I'll see you guys later today when we go to the nightclub. So, all right, guys. So we have made it to the nightclub with the crew, and what I mean by the crew, I mean literally just the crew, like Rome and Stevie and their friends. The Bailey Moons and Aaron have decided to hang back today. You know, the girl was really just walking around here with a whole baby on her. Like, oh my gosh. Okay, that's why she was so radiant. Everybody was like, why are you so radiant? It's because she had a whole baby in her. Rome, here's Lori behind him. She just standing back here watching him like, should I say something to him? No, I'll wait. I'll say something later. Man, who's the DJ? A ghost. Okay. The man is stopping her in the bathroom. Okay. Oh, he just wanted to hug? Okay. He's like, oh my gosh, I loved you on the show. Like, me and significant other, we love watching you. We're rooting for you, girly, whoever you end up with. Maybe I'll sign an autograph for him. Can you, like, give me your autograph? He's like, yes. There you go. Thank you. June got a book out here. You know what, girl? Do your thing. She said, I can multitask, I can read, and I can party. Look at my Rome. He always gonna get down in the back. Nightclub should be scared of him. I also, since we do have like a karaoke booth over here, I do want them to do karaoke. I would want Stevie to do karaoke with Lori, but Lori don't seem like she gonna want to do karaoke tonight. So maybe we'll do karaoke with June, since June is reading Love in the Time of Sandwiches. Okay. Wait, is someone else asking for an autograph? Like, I'm just trying here to enjoy myself, but thank you. Are they talking about Stevie? They're like, oh my gosh, it's her. And she here with two of the dudes from the show. Just between you and me, I kind of think she's dating one of them. Okay, they about to go do their duets. And I really like June. I'm sorry. It's just, I felt bad for her in the last episode because she really was throwing herself real bad at Rome and he just wasn't budging. Rightfully so, though. But I thought I said pop duet. I didn't know. I didn't know he was doing country. Oh, look at them. Look so cute.
Ooh,
oh. Stevie. Ooh, girl. You got money now, so we can put you in voice lessons if we need to. Oh, she said, yeah, that's enough of that. Yeah, that's enough of that. She said, I'm not gonna embarrass myself. June, you can do a song by yourself. It's probably because she heard me talk about her. She said, you know, I'm gonna take this from you. Girl, can you sing actually? Hold on. Hold on. Nah, she's getting her pictures taken. Hold on. Dang, Stevie. Stevie got the paparazzi on her neck. He's like, Stevie. You gonna get a headline next week. Stevie spotted at club in Tartosa. Stevie, over here. Oh, okay. He's getting his own picture. He's like, oh my gosh, you're just so much prettier in person, actually. Like, I didn't know you was. And Rome just there watching. He's like, yeah, that's my girl. That's mine. That ain't y'all's. Watch it, not too much, y'all. Oh, she was taking a picture of the dead DJ. Okay. Yeah, I would take a picture too. I definitely would, because what do you mean there's a ghost who's DJing this party? Oh, Stevie up here singing by herself. She's like, oh, let me get my time in. Maybe she just didn't want to sing with June only because she didn't want to be next to someone who can actually sing, and then she sounds terrible by comparison. You know, I think that's what it was. Even Rome was like, yeah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. The only reason she get in this crowd is because she's famous. It's like, oh my gosh, what can't she do? Sing. Please, is there hurt eardrums from watching a bad karaoke performance? Most Sims usually love that song, but not when it's sung like that. He said, yeah, I'm not even going. Ooh, Stevie, that was terrible. And she over here dancing like, okay, get it, girl. Supportive, and we appreciate that, but don't make her delusional. It's like, girl, you did so good. Another one. You say, oh, you gotta tell me twice. I can keep going. They're like, yes, girl, that was so good. That was so good. Okay, now I'm gonna have Jen and June sing a duet. Okay, he don't sound bad. Okay, they on like equal singing levels. Oh, this is so cute. And Stevie's just like, oh, okay. Y'all are doing good. Okay, Jid. He sung with his heart, y'all. All right, so everyone's coming upstairs to get them a little drinky drink. Oh, love connections being made. Oh, I spoke too soon, I guess. Oh, look at Bobby and Rome, yeah, homeboys. Miko's so pretty. He like, what you looking down at Stevie? Is that what you're looking at? It's like, is that what you're looking at? Because the way he kept looking back and forth though was kind of funny. Rome didn't even get no food, didn't even get no drink. He just wanted some chips. That's so funny. Stevie's eating caviar crackers. This girl is bougie. I paused the game for 2 seconds to go do something and I came back. Right. Tell me why I come back and I'm like, why is Bobby walking over to Stevie? This man is trying to get her in trouble. Passionate makeout? He's trying to get her in trouble. He's trying to get her in trouble. Oh my gosh. Bobby, listen, granted, Bobby hasn't been out with us in a while. Okay. He hasn't been out with Stevie and the crew in a while. Even when he was out with Stevie and them back in the day, he was a little more tame. Now, granted, you can say like maybe it's because their romance bar wasn't as high. Okay, I'll give you that, right? Bar has been pretty much the same since she went on a date with him for the 7 Wild Dates experience. And even on that date, he wasn't this affectionate. So what is going on with Bobby? He could actually like Stevie. I'm not saying he don't like Stevie. I'm not saying he don't, because I think he does. Is he serious? Well, we gonna have to see. But I'm gonna have to reset him because I can't have Rome breaking up with Stevie. And the crazy thing is, Rome don't even know his homeboy is falling on his girl behind him. He don't even know. Oh my gosh. right, guys, it is the next day from where we last left off. Stevie, I just set the camera up, girly. Now, as I was trying to say before Stevie got up, it is the next day. You know, this episode is just a lot going on, huh? But anyways, currently it is 7:55 a.m. So basically it's 8 a.m., right? Everyone is still kind of asleep. Bobby is up though, but he seems to be in a good mood, right? He has a massive hangover. Oh, wow. We're not going to worry about them today, right? Before I get to talking about last night, I do want to quickly go over the plans for today because today is the last day of this trip, which means this is it. Crew goes back home to Oasis Springs. Both happy and a little sad. I'm gonna miss, doing all these activities with the crew, but Rome and Stevie are very much ready to go home. Today's like a free day, and I was originally gonna have Rome and Stevie spend it with the Bailey Moons doing like some cool activity, and I changed my mind. Right today, I think it's more beneficial of Rome and Stevie. They're still gonna be hanging out with Bailey Moons. They need to get out of this hotel. I'm pretty sure people are gonna be mean mugging them today, and they will be hanging out with Bailey Moons, but it'll be chill. We're gonna go on a nice little picnic with the Bailey Moons. So Stevie is already up and ready to go. She slept pretty well, but not too well last night. Rome didn't sleep too well either. I guess his bed sucks. Currently he's in the bathroom taking a shower. She said, my man, even though he's in the shower, I can go in here. You know why? Ain't nothing surprising over here. But let me stay out of there though before I flash y'all. But anyways, last night crazy because Rome and Stevie got confronted about their situation they got going on by both Bobby and Lori. Now these two in interactions, Stevie, you don't have to stay in there and drink the water. You can come out here, girly. Like up. Eyes wide open from being around naked Sims. Calliope is fascinated by the exciting view of a nearby delightfully naked Sim. Start off really cool, and then they quickly hit the fan. One, we got Bobby, who is very much trying to apply pressure to Stevie, and Stevie is trying to avoid his advances without completely telling herself, which doesn't matter anyway because she ends up telling on herself because they over there in corners kikiing, being cutesy and whispering and eyeing each other down, and Bobby's able to put two and two together. Stevie, of course, Lori already knows tea about Rom and Stevie, and she's just seeing them out. She's like, I just gotta say something, right? So we got Bobby, who's like, homeboy, I'm peeping what's going on, sir. Like you think you're slick, but you're not really. Like I see what's happening here. But Rome and Stevie, yeah, they was doing a little too much last night. They're just happy, you know what I'm saying? They made things official with each other, and like the secrets out and everything is in the open between them, or most things I should say is in the open between them, because we're gonna have to talk about specifically Stevie's confession to Lori. But they're able to be a little easy breezy, you know what I'm saying? So like of course they're getting a little, frisky and flirty in public, because it's like, yeah, I mean that's my man. That's my lady. You know what I'm saying? Bobby confronts Rome. Probably saw Rome's reaction earlier too when he tried to kiss Stevie and was like, this is weird. Like, this man is always around her. Like, what's going on? Like, today their vibe is just different. And so the interesting thing about Rome and Bobby's like confrontation, right? Or Bobby's confrontation of Rome is Bobby's perspective, right? He believes in his heart of hearts that Rome's interest in Stevie is ego-based. He believes you only want her because she rejected you all the times, right? You don't really want her like I do. You just want her because you want someone to validate what you're missing. Not that trying to get Rome into the acting industry, please. As a sitcom star, that's funny. And he thinks his timing is off. You liked her for real, maybe you would have said something. You should have said something. But you wait till I confront you to actually say you like her. He's seen his friend go from this one end of the spectrum to the opposite end of the spectrum. So he understandably thinks that what Rome is doing, right? Getting with all these women and being entrenched in all this female attention is definitely a way to help feed his ego, which wouldn't be off base, right? It just doesn't apply fully to his situation with Stevie. And that's what particularly makes Rome upset. Friend one thinks so lowly of him that you think would just hurt Stevie like this. Like, that's crazy, right? And then, like, one, like, I wouldn't do that anyway, but two, like, that's my girl. Like, I'm not gonna hurt her intentionally, right? Which is also kind of crazy if Bobby to be saying this as if Bobby's not non-committal, but we'll leave that alone. I can see Bobby not wanting to talk to Rome right now, and especially Rome not talking to Bobby, because like there's no way you finna be saying all this stuff to me. I'll just be cool to you. He's just not having it, right? The fact that Lori is like out in the streets, went for a run. She said, I gotta get outside, clear my head. Stevie's conversation with Lori is a lot different in tone, not as aggressive, even though Lori does get a little irritated towards the end of her conversation with Stevie, because like, girl, be for real. It's very clear that Lori is hurt by the news, about even though she suspected it, like it's different to actually hear it. And then it doesn't help Stevie confesses that like she's kind of, falling for Rome, right? And that's like hard to hear. This is a lot of information all at once. One, and then two, it's like, girl, not you falling for this man. Like, oh my God, not him, right? And especially we get this in her question, right? When she's like, why him? There's a silent and not me in that, but we'll see if Phoebe has picked up on it. Clear that Laurie has a very limited view of Rome, and it makes sense given like their dynamic, right? He's not very emotionally available when it's come to Laurie, so like I wouldn't think he would have the capacity for an actual relationship with you, especially to be showing you something for you to be falling for him. And she's definitely still holding back some of her feelings about the situation, and especially why them being together bothers her. Quickly to address Stevie so we can get this show on the road. A big part of the conversation she was having with Stevie was understanding why she didn't say anything earlier to Lori, right? Because though we had a moment early on where Stevie's like, we should tell Lori, right? She kind of really didn't want to tell her. Simultaneously, why she wanted to tell Lori, because it's like, if I tell you and you're saying you're uncomfortable or this is weird or I shouldn't do it, then I get to get out of it, right? I get to avoid the situation. But the interesting thing about Stevie's reaction to everything is right now she's in a space of denial. The feelings of said situation has not dropped in on her yet. And also she's also in denial about some other stuff, which we'll see what that is later on. But anyways, guys, it's about time to head out to the picnic with the Bailey Moon. So I'm gonna go ahead and have Rome and Stevie travel there. I will see you guys in a few minutes. All right, guys, so we have made it to our picnic with the Bailey Moons, and the vibes for this moment is really chill. Okay, really, really chill. We're at the end of this trip, and they need some chill vibes. Okay, this is where we are. We're at this like area in Tartosa, right, where you have the waterfalls. You can get in the water and stuff like that. And so I have them seated neatly over here. Right behind them, we have the food. So we have lox bagels, we have a picnic snacks box, and then we have like butterfly mocktails. And then we have Woohoo, just in case they want to play the game. Gotta be specific, the game. I did bring a volleyball. They did bring their swimsuits just in case they decide to get in the water. But, today the vibes are chill. It's like a debriefing, right? The week they've had, right? And the Bailey Moons are kind of like just touching base, which is good. It's good that they're in a good mood. You think their mood would be just a little bit sour, but gossip. Oh, now she gossiping with Rome. She's like, no, because it's kind of crazy that he said that to you. Because if we really want to go there, some of the things he said to me, nah, it's funny. They gossiping about Bobby and Lori. She said, what are y'all talking about? She's like, girl, you don't even want to know. Just some stuff that happened last night. Is she watching them? Who is she looking at? A romantic pic? Like, no, what are y'all talking about though? Like, no, you can go into specifics if you want to. I mean, you don't have to, but like if you want to talk. Stevie's like, it's just some stuff that happened, with our friends. And, oh, Lori's feeling homesick. She just want to go home. Let me stop, because I kind of feel bad for her. I do feel bad for her. What happened with your friends? Like, what happened with them? And I think Stevie would go a little bit into what happened because, listen, in the last episode, Octavia did kind of push her to get with Rome, right? But they gained the sentiment. It really means a lot to me that you make time for me. Oh, that's so nice. Oh yeah, she got it from with both of them. She's like, yes, you can open up to me. Like, you can tell me anything. Like, I'm here. Like, I know this is business, but like, I'm really, we're getting closer. And I think, there's certain things that it's okay to share. Like, I consider you guys my friends. Because she's trying to get tea. And Stevie feeling like she can trust Octavia because, like I said in the last episode, Octavia was very kind, and she kind of was like, I know that there's a vibe between you and Rome. Like, you should go for that. So, like, I think she would, like, Rome, is it okay? Like, should we tell her? And Rome's like, I mean, might as well. I mean, the cat's out of the bag. So Stevie's telling her the tea about it last night. So basically, we were out and Rome and I, and we've been and basically, like, they started fussing at us, and it's just a whole mess. Yeah, and Stevie's just telling her maybe not the whole full story, but just enough to catch her up. She's like, oh wow, I'm so sorry. I mean, I hear what you're saying. I mean, congratulations, I guess. Oh, she came to ask Octavia for it. Oh, she's like, oh my gosh, it's Octavia, and don't tell she about to pass out over Stevie. She said hey to Octavia and then passed out over Stevie. She was like, oh my gosh, I just know this finna get out. Fans spot Stevie, Rome, and Octavia outside having a romantic picnic. Thruple, maybe? What is he doing? He's singing songs. He's over here singing songs with a fan. He's so attention starved. My goodness, this is so funny. He's like, yeah, I'm just out here performing for you, girl. He's like, yes, thank you. Like, this is my dream come true. It's all about you, Pearl. Oh, she's passed out over here in the sand. Y'all gotta move to eat? Are they gonna go sit down to eat somewhere? Because what are we doing? Rome, no. He's stuck. First of all, Stevie taking pictures of Octavia is hilarious as well, but she's like, girl, you look cute right there. Hold on, keep pose. You look good. But she has a new sentiment. Is it another picnic one? Picnic bonding. Calliope has a lovely picnic with Rome. Good food and nature can bring everyone together. Did she get one from Octavia as well? Yeah, okay. This is nice. This is a nice way to kind of close things out, okay? Y'all can build a sand sculpture together. And Thorne, where are you? Oh, he's coming back over. How you gonna set a picnic up for everyone to be at and you're not even here? Not they building a sand sculpture on top of... Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They do what they want to do. Octavia will go ahead and fill her husband in and be like, hey, girl. Oh, wait. I'm gonna say she definitely will fill her husband in on the fact that Rome and Stevie are together and they start making out behind the man. I cannot make this up. These people are so funny. They didn't even finish the sand sculpture. I said, boy, get your butt over here. And she's just living her life. She's like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I got the tea. She's trying to film it and the tea is happening right behind him. He did it for real? Like, okay. It been. Oh, all right. I kind of figured. The news, the shock of a lifetime is finding out that Thorne and Octavia pretty much have an open relationship, though. Like, was not expecting that at all, but, you know, I wasn't expecting it, but the thought crossed my mind, but I wasn't expecting them to actually do it, you know? To be kind of sketch, you know? She want to be on her man for real. Oh, my gosh. She said, kiss? More kissing? Stevie, she said, that's mine. We're going to listen to Thorne sing just a little bit, you know. And they're like, oh my gosh, Thorne, you're so talented. Did he really just tip Thorne? That man don't need no money from y'all. What do you mean your romantic satisfaction changed with your wife? Did it increase? I'm kind of confused. It said romantic satisfaction changed. Now they're fine? They were like very happy about the relationship. What happened? Anyways, it don't matter. She's like, oh my gosh, a musical prodigy. He's so gifted. June's calling. She's like, girl, where y'all go? Let's have them play a woohoo together. Oh, it's giving double date for real. They on opposing teams. They gotta guess their partner's preferences. Like, that's what it's giving. I mean, since y'all together, might as well test y'all, huh? How together are y'all? It is so pretty out here. Oh my gosh. It's like, oh my gosh, so funny. So funny. He's like, okay, Rome. So what is this thing that... Not there's a cat in the food. First of all, where did this cat come from? I guess we're not eating no more of the food, but it's okay. I guess they're done. Oh, Rome didn't get it right. He got it incorrect. She's like, no, Rome, I know. Like, but it's okay. We just got together 2 days ago. So, like, give us some grace, y'all. Give us some grace. While they laughing, the cat is digging in their food. Her passing out, and they're just laughing like, oh, that's so funny. I didn't know y'all. That's what y'all like to do in private. Like, that's so insane. Hilarious. This is such a nice ending to the week, though. Like with all the chaos. This is such a nice ending to the week. Following things about Octavia. Turn-ons. Argumentative Sims. Emotional decision makers. Hardworking Sims. Homebodies. Pessimists. Basic. A bunch of different fashion. She likes purple hair. Auburn hair. Blue clothes. Brown clothes. Picnic clothes? No, pink clothes, purple clothes. Okay. So that's why her and her husband have bad compatibility, actually. Because he's like, I don't know if he's argumentative at all, actually. Oh, the fact that he's drinking a drink, too, is so cute. He said, that's just between me and you, though. That's between us, y'all. She's like, oh, okay. Secrets. We love them. You're so cute. Oh, my gosh. This has been a long time coming. Is he singing for her? Aww. Dreamy stargazing from watching the sky. A sim gets to a true feeling of bliss after a romantic moment like this. Aww. Oh, y'all better enjoy these moments. Y'all better enjoy them for real. Oh my gosh. I want them to do hearts. I feel like that would have been too corny, too cliche a little bit. My bad, y'all. Look at all these sentiments he has for Stevie. He has first impression, admirable. He has the motivating mentor. He adores her, and then they have the picnic bonding sentiment. Octavia thinks she's fun to be around, enjoy spending time with Stevie and the bonding thing with the picnic. Oh, they don't like singing like that. So like, okay, hold on. Now he actually singing like something. As soon as Stevie says she don't really care about singing like that, that's when he starts singing his heart out for real. Because before it wasn't giving anything, Thorne. I'm sorry. And Bro just on his phone. I feel like he's getting text messages, you know? Getting a text message from Celeste right now, like, thinking of you. And he's just like, damn. Oops. I need to handle that. Okay, let's have them take a selfie. I want them to never forget this moment. Oh, this is so cute. Why? I guess we can do this one. Is this a little romantic? Maybe. Depends on how you think about it. Okay, we can do this one. This one's cute as well. Alright, guys. I think this is the perfect stopping point for this episode. I definitely wanted things to end off on a high note, considering everything that has already transpired in this episode alone, as well as what's to come for these two when they get back, okay? I hope you all enjoyed spending this week with the Bailey Moons. It definitely was very eventful. And in the next episode, Rom and Stevie are definitely going to have some tough conversations. And we'll see how this week and those future conversations affect their friendships as well as their new relationship. As always, I would love to hear your thoughts and opinions on this episode, as well as your predictions of what's to come. And with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.